What is going on, YouTube? You caught me here in the gun room again. And tonight I am working on my American Tactical 300 Blackout and chambered into 300 Blackout. Gonna make sure this gun is free and clear. But, and it is. I brought you along tonight because I've got some new items. They came in the mail, Amazon ordered. And I'm going to be installing some, what do they call, mechanical armor, tactical sights. I'm going to be installing some of these on, here you go. There you go. I'm going to be installing those on the 300 Blackout. I'm also going to be installing this red dot tactical that, let me see if I can get that to come in. There we go. Woo. Starting to wonder if I can get that to focus. Going to be installing that optical on top of the 300 Blackout. And also I am going to be installing the monstrum. It's a 100 luminous, it's a tactical light that attaches itself to the key mod rail on the American Tactical 300 rifle that I have. But to install this, I will have to install a small piece of Picatinny rail, and I will be showing you how to install that as well. So you guys come along and let's see how this goes. This is my first ever AR. I've never owned one before. I've shot a lot, of guns in my life. I've handled a lot of firearms. I've handled a lot of ARs throughout my period of shooting in my lifetime, and so I'm on fire about owning this gun. I really enjoy it. It's a very nice, lightweight, weighs about 6 pounds. But anyway, I am happy to have y'all in the gun room tonight, and we're going to get started. I think one of the things that I would like to start with tonight, because I'm so anxious to get them, was the, let me see, where did I read this at? Oh, here it is. Okay. I read it. It was the mechanical armor. This is like a step down from the Magpul tactical sights. So here we go. Let's see what comes in the box from Amazon. Well, these sights. Oh, wow. Very nice packaging. Very nice packaging, guys. Okay, so we have what it looks to be a front sight. We have one front sight. Very nice. And we have, looks like one rear sight. Very nice. And looks like we have an Allen wrench. So it has an Allen wrench, an Allen key to install these sights, and yes, and they are a flip-up sight. So that's how they will appear on the rifle. You do have to take out this little screw that's right there where my big finger's at, and take out that screw so you can slide it onto the Picatinny rail on the Blackout, and then you'll slide it back through its groove and you will tighten it down. So that being said, we'll grab our little Allen key, which I have I have plenty of that same Allen key, so we'll just use one I already have open, and we're going to loosen it up and take out the screw. And this would be the rear sight that I'm fixing to install. So, and the proper way to install these is where the push button, this part right here, it would slide on the rifle upward like this. So that way, when you flip it up, this is the way it will look on the back of your rifle. Okay, so now what we want to do is, I have this little hammer here, and I use it all the time. A lot of people are like, oh, it's not a brass hammer, it's not a, you know, a hard plastic hammer, why are you doing that? You know, I've been doing this a while, so I'm pretty familiar on just what I can get away with on using the hammer. So it's like second nature to me. So now that we've got the rear sight installed, I will then pick up this bolt, the little hex head on it, and we will slide it through. I hope you guys can see this. I know it's not the best lighting in the gun room. And I will take the end of my Allen screwdriver, just tap it through. I'll give it a little tap. And I'll take my little nut that comes with it, and I will start it back in that hole. And then I will pick up my Allen key, and I will get this little bolt that I just slid through the sight to start threading on the nut. And I'm just going to give it a good snug. And that one there, the rear sight, ladies and gentlemen, is mounted. So when you're holding your rifle and you decide you need to use your sights, you just pop it up, right? And you don't want it in the way, you just fold it down. Pretty neat, right? There it goes. See that? Pretty neat. So this is not a Magpul sight, but it's built on the same design, and they're really easy to use. So pretty simple to install, but that is the correct way to install these sights. Okay, you want them to flip away from the shooter, so you'll be looking pretty much at the back of the sight once it's correctly installed. So y'all stay tuned, and we're going to finish up on mounting the front sight, and then we'll get started on maybe mounting the optic on the 300 Blackout. Thank you. All right, guys, we're back. We've got our front sight mounted on, so we're good there, and it is facing the same direction as our rear sight. So now we're going to move on to mounting our tactical. This is by Tactical. It is a red dot. It has 5 settings on the red dot. Let me see if I can get it to turn on like its brightest setting here or something. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Now let's see if I can. There it goes. Has a red dot in it that turns on. Anyway, we're going to, it's very simple. A lot of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. And we're going to mount it somewhere about right there. I believe I'd be comfortable with it in that area right there. Somewhere where it's going to work, even though I can still flip up my shoot, I got to get familiar with the name of them. My mechanical armor tactical sights that I just put on. I can still flip those sights up and look directly through the optic and use those as well if I need to. So that was pretty simple. It's a one set screw right here on the side that tightens up, and it fastens it to the Picatinny rail on the American Tactical 300 Blackout. So that is installed, and if I want, I can use those sights and look through that optical, and I can see that sight. Now this is not sighted in, but you can use these sights and look through the optical and still be able to use the sights. So that's another advantage of having the AR and having those sights on it. Now the next step would be is I haven't introduced this product yet. I mean, I've told you what it was, but I haven't opened it up and shown it to you. But this is the Monstrum Tactical Lite, purchased on Amazon, and it runs about $21. And it just comes in a little box. Get that out of the way. We don't need the box. We just want what's in the box, the good stuff. Looks like it has a remote switch. You can actually take some 3M double-sided tape, and you could fasten this to like the hand grip on the AR, and it acts as like a, I call it a dead man switch, whatever you want to call it, remote switch. That way when you pistol grip your AR, it will, you can screw this on the back of your flashlight and it will turn your light on when you want. But I'm going to go the other route. I'm going to leave the switch like it is, where you just push that button on the end. And that is pretty bright. Wow, 21 bucks, you can't beat it. That thing will light up a dark room, especially for security purposes, in-home protection. Someone can kick your door in, you grab this gun out of the corner of your bedroom, you turn your light on, and you proceed through your house to give it an inspection and find out what was going on. And if you were a burglar and this was in your face, I'm going to tell you what, that's a bright light right there. And I hate to do that, but I wanted to show you how bright this little light is. I mean, it's very, very bright. Very bright. But it works great, so I'm excited to see it on the gun and actually give it a test. Maybe walk around in the backyard and just see how bright it is one night and bring you guys along. Okay, so in the process, I have purchased Picatinny rail, and I've gotten 3 of them. They came in a package and they were really cheap. These are a polymer Picatinny rail. Very strong, not metal, but they do work very well. I think that one's a 5-inch one, and then I got like a 2.5-inch one, and I can use those for future stuff that I'm going to install, but I've chose to use the 1.5-inch one, this little short one, and I'm going to install it on the side of the key mod right here, and then I will wow, ow, that's really cool. That just slid up on there pretty easy. So I can install this. Wait, got the wrong size Allen wrench. Okay, so that was why they send you 2. Okay, anyway, I am going to use this one to snug it down and install the light on the gun. So, but you'll have to use this little Picatinny rail for the light that I have. So that was pretty simple. See how it's on there? It is fastened on there, guys, and that will hold the light. I just want to make sure it's nice and bolted on there. Okay. Now, okay, so now we have this little Allen screw that runs through this light. Excuse me, nose is itching a little bit. And we want to put it on there like that. Wow. And that's on there. You can see that? It is on there, guys. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we have the light mounted, and we have a front tactical sight, a rear tactical sight, and we have the optics. That was pretty simple. the gun is pretty much ready to go to the range, and we sight in our tactical sights. We would sight in our tactical sights first, of course, and then we would sight in our optical after that. But that's definitely maybe a future video. Maybe I could bring you guys along. But anyway, practice safe firearm handling. Always, before you start adding something to your AR or shotgun or even your deer rifle, always make sure that you check the action, that it's unloaded. There's no way that this gun could be loaded if you keep the firearm clear of any ammunition before handling, such as you've seen tonight here on the video. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all coming along, and if you will, give me a thumbs up, and also leave me a comment, share my videos, subscribe, hit that bell icon. I really appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. And if you will, also leave me a comment on something else I could do to this this AR. Now this is by American Tactical. I think I need to tell you a little bit about this rifle. This is American Tactical. They're out of Summerville, South Carolina. They've been around a few years, but they make their AR where they're affordable for the people out here who are looking for a budget deal. And I know me, I was like, my first AR purchase, I did not have the money to go out and spend $1,800 or however many dollars it takes to buy one of those expensive ones. But I said, I really want to try it out and see if I like it. And I found this one, and it was very affordable. It was very, very affordable for what I could spend. So if you're looking for something to, get started in the AR world, in your gun world, I would advise you to check out the American Tactical. I know it's a polymer upper and a polymer lower, but the barrel is a good barrel. It's a steel barrel, and it's an 8-in-1 twist. Also, the forehand grip right here is, I want to say it's like aircraft aluminum. Very nice. Gosh, even the bolt and everything is steel. It's just, the bottom is polymer, just like the grip. I mean, most of your Glock pistols today, when you purchase a Glock pistol, they're a polymer lower. So it's don't be afraid to go out there and try out the American Tactical, Omni hybrid multi-cal. That's what this one says. Just don't be afraid to try it out, because I have shot this rifle even before I had sights on it. I mean, it was awesome. I mean, it was very smooth. But then again, guys, that's it. I'm going to choose not to use the little remote switch, but I'll always have it if I want to. But this is definitely my in-home defense rifle. And I'll even go to the range and have a good time shooting it with my friends, and when we have shoots. And I would love to take y'all along in the future. I really enjoy each and every one of y'all following along on this video, and it was nice having y'all along, guys. So if you will, go ahead and give it a like. Thanks a lot, and God bless you. Outdoors with Tim. Can't get the scope on. Blooper! It's a mechanical armor. It's like a mag pull, but it's not a mag pull. Oh, there it goes. It came out. Oh, the Serpa holster. Love the way it fits. Gotta love these bloopers too, right? I really enjoy being in the gun room. It's crazy. Let's see here. Oh. I'll get it in there eventually. Oh, yeah. Little double action going on. Alright, put the light on. What do I do with the light? Oh, I already put the light on. Oh, yes, I'm ready. Okay, alright. Put the books down. Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, I hope y'all really enjoyed the video and all the bloopers that come in that you don't get to see, but hey, it's just normal. It's not Hollywood. This is me. This is how it happens. But anyway, always remember to practice good firearms safety. Firearms responsibility in the home. Always get you one of these booklets right here. It'll teach you, and you can get this at your gun stop place, your gun dealer, any gun store. Great information in there. Even people who think they know everything about firearm safety and the proper way to secure a firearm, you can learn a lot by reading these brochures. But anyway, guys, Outdoors with Tim, I really appreciate each and every one of you tuning in and watching the video. And thank you. Until next time, y'all stay safe, carry a gun, stay legal, and be safe when you do it.